The After School Alliance is a national organization based out of Washington, D.C., and what we do is we keep an eye on and help the policy and research side of after school across the nation. So one of our key initiatives is Lights On After School, which is America's only nationwide rally for after school. We are expecting that there will be about 8,000 events across the nation today, hosting over 1 million Americans. We've got them all across the continental United States, as well as Alaska, Hawaii, and we've got one U.S. Army base in Japan celebrating today. When kids get to use those extra 3 hours every day to make new friends, to be physically active, to engage with their studies, to learn new things and have new experiences that maybe they wouldn't otherwise have access to, that makes a difference for the entire child.
Personally, when I was growing up in the 70s in New York City. We didn't have a lot of after-school programs, and so lots of times I was either at my grandmother's house watching TV, lots of TV, or just kind of hanging out. And so, especially when I became a mom and now in our city in Takoma Park, it's really important that children have a place to go where they can get enrichment after school. And so really being able to explore those things like art and music and dance. So much now in our schools are having to be cut because of budget cuts that it's really important that we supplement those things after school.
The benefits of after school programs, first and foremost, it keeps the kids safe after school. They get a wide variety of recreational activities. They get healthy snacks every single day that they come in for school. They get help with their homework, and they get to participate in various clubs such as French Club, Sign Language Club, and Arts and Craft Clubs. I think they're more into the arts here in Takoma Park, so we design a lot of our clubs based on those liberal arts types of activities where the kids are doing stuff with STEM programming and visual type of arts.
The After the Boat program is basically an after-school program, an enrichment program. We do tutoring, snacks, we have fun, games, and they get me. So they basically get to meet friends and just get along with each other. It definitely helps create a community atmosphere, and it's really fun. The kids get to do all sorts of things. So they get help with their homework, they get to have fun, they get the best of both worlds.
It's been great. Every day they've got a different activity. My daughter really seems to enjoy it. I like the tutoring. She comes home with her homework completed, and then all the extra creative activities and the athletic activities. I work till 5 or 6 o'clock sometime in the evening, so that's the biggest benefit for me, is just to know she has got a safe place to go after school. Just really glad we found this program and we feel fortunate that Takoma Park has it.
It helps my parents not have to pick me up after school, like right then. It's also really cool because I get to play around with my friends, finish up my homework, and like he said, it gives my parents less trouble.
We get the snacks, we get to go to the gym, make smoothies.
I'm here to make smoothies and make a pumpkin and eat snacks. I like talking to my friends. I like Miss Harris, and I love doing activities, drawing, playing games, and painting.
Currently, a lot of kids do stay at home. There are about 11.3 million kids across the nation that really don't have anywhere to go after school. And the demand really severely outweighs the supply of after-school programs, so you actually see data that shows that for every child in an after-school program, there are 2 that are waiting to be in if they could be. So parents want these programs because it's a safe place for their kids to be engaged in learning, meeting new friends, getting lots of physical activity, and having fun after the school day. But it also means that those parents can work a full day without having to go and pick up their kids or shepherd them between a lot of carpool situations. So it's a huge win for the kids, who of course get to have extra learning, extra help, and extra fun, and it's good for the parents too.
It's been great. We've used them for 3-4 years now. We have 3 kids in the program, and they enjoy it. They like the counselors. It's been very positive, and the price is right. So we've been very happy with it. Really, the socialization is the thing that we appreciate the most. The kids spending time with other kids, and a lot of the time is structured, but a lot of the time is unstructured, and that's fine. You know, we want the kids to run around, have fun, play with each other. So they've made a lot of friends here.
Normally I play foosball with my friends, or I go outside. Sometimes they take us outside, so we're allowed to go outside sometimes because they take us. I like it because I get to hang out with my friends, and a bunch of people I know are here. Like my friend Diego, I used to know him in 2nd grade, and I've known him for 3 years.
I'm here to paint and color and see the pumpkins. The teacher's nice, and I can tell them the games are really fun.
Usually after we go to school, TP Rec picks us up. Sometimes after they check us down on the little board, we get to go play.
Sometimes we do homework, read a book. Sometimes we play group games, and when it's rainy, and we go outside sometimes.
We go to the game room. We sometimes go out and play at the playground. We sometimes play at the gym. Yeah, I have friends. They're in the same class as one of them are in the same class as me. Sometimes we go to the gym or we go outside, and sometimes we get free time, and I think it's really fun. When you go outside, you get to play on the playground, and when you go in the gym, you can run around a lot.
There are a lot of reasons that kids aren't currently in after-school programs. Sometimes it's in rural communities where the nearest program is 30 miles away and there's no way to get kids between point A and point B at the end of the day. But you also do see sometimes a financial consideration where parents have to weigh the different things that they can spend their money on. But we do know that having more quality after-school programs will help lift all the boats.
That's very fun. We get to go to the gym, and I love Miss Harris and Mr. Vince.
I like everything.
I like when we go in the gym because we can do whatever we want, basically.
The reason I like it is because there's snack all the time. But when it's a half day, it's more fun because on Fridays we always watch a movie on the screen. And we have some popcorn, but on other days we have chips, we have healthy food, we have cheese, and other snacks that are healthy.
This is the best thing I've ever tasted.
Today we made these things. They're called haunted dirt cups, and they're really good and sweet, so I gave it to my friend's sister.
I teach at different schools around the area, do little classes like we just did, or events, parties, and such. It helps them get more into the food that they eat when they have a chance to try things and smell things and touch things. They're more inclined to try it if they know what it looks like and what it tastes like. They definitely become more interested in what they're eating or what their parents making. They remember every recipe that you teach them. A lot of children don't like veggies. Their parents send them to the classes. They find out what they can do with celery and spinach and broccoli, all the things that they don't like, and then they turn it into something that they do like. Also, it gives them something to do. A lot of kids after school, they have pent-up energy from sitting in a classroom all day. If you put food in front of them, then they can touch it and play with it, cook it, turn it around, all kinds of stuff.
We got to put in milk. We got to put in whipped cream. We got to crunch up Oreos, haunted Oreos, with green frosting with orange frosting too. We also put in gummy worms for the toppings and sprinkles, as you can see.
Today we made smoothies, green smoothies, especially for Halloween. So we did green smoothies and we made it healthy instead of candy. We also painted pumpkins today for National Pumpkin Day.
It was really good, but the spinach part was weird. Otherwise, it was really good. It was delicious.
In addition to the safety component, we see that for every dollar invested in after school, there's something like $3 to $9 that come back as return on investment. And that's between the crime angle, taking care of kids after school, reduces the need of community initiatives to take care of those children when they're running around outside of after school programs. But it also means that in terms of grade point average, we don't have kids dropping out as fast. We see it reduce risky behavior in children, and we also see it pointing them in the direction of college and career paths. So that money is coming back after we invest it in these programs, especially at the local level.
We have a lot of kids that graduate through the program, and we see them throughout when the time they come as a kindergartner all the way up to 5th grade, and then start going to teen programs. So we see them almost like their entire youth lives. So it's really interesting to see them develop and mature with age.
My hope for the future in Takoma Park is that we are able to continue to offer a wide variety of after-school programs to the children, to really tap into their interests so that they can really just have the opportunity to explore new things that they can't do during a school day.